fellow diamond painting addicts, and welcome back to Diamond Painting Anonymous. I'm Daphne, and I'm here today to kind of revive a series that I did last year. If you follow the channel, you know that last year I did a series of videos called Stay or Go videos. And I thought I had whittled my stash down to pretty much where I wanted it to be. I am working my way through it. I'd like it to be a little bit smaller, but I thought I'd kind of whittled out all the kits that I was kind of on the fence about. However, after moving everything from Kansas to Canada to the rental house to our now permanent house, I have been kind of looking at some of these and going, am I really ever going to do this one? I should probably open it up and see. So I've decided to revive the series a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to make as many as I made last year, but I probably will do several of these. So this is going to be a stay or go video, I think number 11. If it's not 11, it'll be whatever is in the title. This is a Diamond Art Club, as you can see, and this is a kit that I really liked when I bought it, but it's one of those that as it's kind of sat around, I'm like, I don't know. So let me get everything out so we can look at it together and we'll see. All right, so we've got our drills here. As you can see, this is a square kit, and that's a lot of drills. But it's a pretty good color palette, so we'll look at those in a minute. We've got our instructions here, which I don't need. We've got our toolkit. This is an older kit, so I'm not going to open it and go through the whole thing. You can see there's a tray, there's some wax, some baggies, some tweezers, a diamond painting pen, and it looks like there's a scrunchie in there as well, and maybe a four-placer. That's the toolkit. What kit is this? It is called Dragon Attack by Ciro Marchetti, and I have a couple of kits by him, and I really like his art. However, they all seem to be really big. And while I love dragons and I love this image, I'm just like looking at it going, this thing is huge, first of all. It is 91 by 70, so it's pretty big. It's a square, which means it will take me longer. It just seems like a lot. You can see we've got 3 dragons in the picture. There's a castle in the background. You've got 2 like pirate type ships with the big flags, not flags, sails. My brain, sorry. You've got all these like little lifeboats with people in them. I don't know if they're supposed to also be fighting the dragons or what. Oh, there's another dragon. So there's like a red dragon in the middle, a green dragon up on the left, and then a blue dragon up on the left as well. And then one that's maybe purple. I don't know what those little light things are supposed to be. Anyway, this is one that I just saw and I thought, I love dragons. And I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and get this one, right? It has 67 colors, and it looks like we get 3 ABs. This was purchased before they came out with the fairy dust drills, so just the 3 ABs that are in there is what is in there. And I can already see just from some of the numbers that I know I would have spare ABs I could add in, so that might be fun. The first minus for me is the size, and the second minus, honestly, is that it's square. Just because squares take longer anyway, and the fact that it's so huge, there's a lot of detail, and I feel like there'd be a lot of dark. There's like some dark trees here. The water is very dark. The background is kind of dark. So I don't know if there would be a lot of confetti or if there would be some multi-placing that would let me escape some of the confetti. I mean, I enjoy confetti kits, so I don't know. All right, let me grab the canvas, because just looking at this small picture sometimes is not enough to let you know what it's really going to look like on the canvas. And 67 colors is a lot for Diamond Art Club. So yeah, let me grab the canvas and we'll look at it. So even though this is a portrait, or I mean a landscape rather than a portrait for its orientation, it's just so big. Okay, we do get our schematic on both sides. You can't see them, but there's one on both sides. I'll take some B-roll so you guys can see the whole canvas. But we've got this one big dragon here in the middle, and these are kind of like more like serpent dragons than what most people would think of as regular dragons, I guess. And then I guess this is just over here and over here on the blue. It's like a little dragon wrapped around it. We've got this green dragon here. There's kind of a reddish purple one back here. There's another blue one back here. And then we've got the castle down here. I mean, it does look like there'd be some multi-placing, like the background up here is a lot of multi-placing. This whole section is one color. And then there's quite a bit of confetti here through his head. But I mean, it looks like there'd be a nice mix, so maybe that won't be as bad as I thought. Oh, although, if we look at this bottom section over here, where this tree is, that is a ton of confetti right there. This pirate ship is confetti. I mean, there'd probably be some multi-placing here in the castle, but yeah, these little boats down here where the people are. I mean, from far away, you're going to be able to tell they're people. Looking at it through the screen, I can tell, but up close, it just looks like a bunch of black on top of these boats. We've got a bridge here with his tail, and then we've got the other big ship over here. Lots of confetti off to this side as well. So let's measure. It said 91 by 70. So if I measure across here, let me smooth this out. It's a little over 90 and a half. So pretty close to 91. And if I measure it this way, it's supposed to be 70, and it's right at 70. So the drill field that they've listed is pretty close, but I just don't know. I don't know. Again, the real minus for me is the size. I do like the way it looks though in the rendering here. I like dragons, but do I want to have yet another big project that I need to complete? Because I already have several. I have a very large heaven and earth design that I want to do. A lot of my kits that are left are this size, or some maybe larger, although this may be one of the largest ones I have left. And it's square, but it's dragons, and it's flames and ships, and I don't know. All right, so we're going to look at the drills, but I'm going to do something a little different this time because I don't know if I'm going to keep this kit or not. And if I'm not going to keep it, then I don't want to try and have to repackage all of these. So if we look in the drills here, there's a lot of dark grays, blues, there's some purples, some light browns, there's some orange, some reds, greens. Obviously, there's a green AB, which is mostly in this dragon right here. It is also in the tree that are off to the sides, and there's some here in the castle down here at the bottom that you guys can't see. Some oranges, some yellows, some more purples, some dark browns. I can see another AB, which is this. So there's the green AB. Hopefully that focuses and you can see. And then there is this kind of orangey red AB. And that one, I thought it was going to go in this dragon, but no, it goes in this dragon over here. I guess there's a couple of spaces where it is on this center dragon, but it's over here in the lights. On the one pirate ship that's on fire, it's in some of that. I had to open the bag to find the other AB, which is like this really kind of pale pink AB right here. Hopefully you guys can see that. And that one also goes over here in this kind of light section where that dragon is, or at least the light with the little dragon looking thing wrapped around it. I tried to keep the crinkling to a minimum. It does look like there's maybe at least 2, maybe 3 bags of 310 in here. There's also some 3371 and 939, so lots of dark colors in this one, offset by, you know, the tans and the grays, and there's like some, that's like a dove gray and some oranges and reds and some blues and greens, but a lot of grays, dark grays, and black, which wouldn't be my favorite thing either. So for those of you that like the drill trains, sorry that I didn't do that this time, but this just has so many drills I was afraid I wouldn't be able to get them back in the bag. And if I'm not going to keep this one, then I want to be able to fit it all back in the box, if that makes sense. So I'm kind of torn, you guys. I mean, I like the image, and it looks like it's nicely rendered, and it looks like it would be a nice mix of confetti and multi-placing, but it's huge, it's square, and it would take me forever. And it's very dark, so I just feel like, you guys know me, I tend to like more colorful canvases. I think I saw this one and thought, oh, dragons, because I love dragons, and there are multiple dragons in this one. And I do really like the way the castle looks with these kind of little almost onion domes on the turrets and stuff. I like that look, but everything else, especially down at the bottom, is very kind of dark. There is some blue of the water, but basically all the boats are gray and black. This boat down here is on fire, so there's a little bit of color there. But the ship over here is mostly brown and black and gray, which doesn't seem like it would be a lot of fun. So I don't know. I really am torn over this one. Honestly, I expected to open it up and be like, yeah, it's huge, it's a square. Nah. But it does look like it would be fun. I just don't know if I'm up for another big project. So yeah, definitely need your guys' help on this one. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think of this kit. Should I keep it or should I let it go to somebody else who's going to get the enjoyment out of doing it? Oh, I'm so torn. Yeah, I don't know. So you guys help me out. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Stay or go. That's it for me today, guys. Thanks so much for sticking around till the end of the video. Before you leave, don't forget to do all the things. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification icon so that you can be informed of future uploads. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching.